All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Frights and Fairy Tales. My name's Star, and today we're gonna be doing a fun thing. We're gonna be unboxing some VHS tapes that I got, and I'm so excited. In case you don't know, I collect VHS tapes, and yes, I'm a weirdo. I still have a VHS player. I picked it up off the side of the road one day. I asked the lady, hey, does this work? And she was like, I don't know. So I tried it out and it did. So now I collect VHS tapes, and I have a few shelves full already, and a lot of them are Disney movies, and then I'm collecting other ones as well. But I went to a cool horror festival in last summer, and there was VHS collectors there too. So I feel like it's a thing, but it's not for money, it's just a fun hobby. So yeah, come unbox these with me. So I got 3 boxes from someone. I mostly get them off of the Buy Nothing group on Facebook. Like, I would say 90% of my VHS tapes have come from there. The others have come from Goodwill or Salvation Army or St. Vincent or whatever. Just random thrift stores. And normally they're about $1 to $2 at thrift store. I've gotten a few at like festivals and stuff like that as well. But yeah, so my favorite word though is free. So I like getting these for free. And the lady, normally people are just like offloading their collection of them, or they have all these VHS tapes from like the 80s and 90s that they still have, and they don't want to just throw them away. They don't want to give them away to a thrift store. So they ask on the Facebook group, and I usually try to jump on them right away because I love VHS tapes. They just make me really happy. I think it's the nostalgia of them. One of my favorite parts is actually watching the ads in the beginning of the movies because it brings back so many memories. But anyways, so let's get to it. I have 3 boxes here. Ignore my messy house that I've tried to clean. Also, the sun is shining right now, so hopefully that light does not go away. Okay, so part of what drew me to this, asking for this, was the Santa Claus movie. Because I saw online the other day that there is a scene in the Santa Claus that was in the scene in the VHS tape, but they ended up cutting it out later because it was a little inappropriate. So I was like, oh great, maybe it's in this VHS tape. So I'm gonna check it out and see if it's on there, and that's gonna make me happy if it is. And another movie that I really wanted, she was thinking about splitting these up between 2 people, but she ended up giving them all to me, so that was lovely. First of all, Cats did not draw me to this, but I thought that was funny that Cats was in here because I remember seeing advertisements for it when I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, like watching my grandma's TV, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see that, but then also, oh, this is kind of weird. The other movie that drew me to it was All Dogs Go to Heaven, and I was like, oh, I really want that movie and the Santa Claus, so please at least put those in the boxes for me. And but instead she gave me all 3 boxes, so I have had them stacked up in my living room here, waiting to show you guys. And I've had an energy drink, so if I'm talking a million miles per minute, that is why. So yeah, I've noticed that some people don't even open some of their VHS tapes, and that makes me happy as well. Not that I'm really gonna sell them, or at least sell them yet. I saw people selling them at that horror festival, and I was like, maybe someday I'll do that. But for now, I like collecting them, and I like just building it. And so, like, I know I have October Sky, but this one is sealed and everything, so I might just actually keep this, or maybe keep the other October Sky copy. I think I might even have multiple, so I'll give at least one of them away. Or maybe try to sell one. I don't know. But it's not good juju to sell anything that you get off of Buy Nothing, because you got it for free, so you should try to bless someone else with it for free as well. But yeah, Apollo 13. Let's see. If you see any movies in here that you brings back some nostalgia, or that you think, look at that, oh my gosh. Or that you think, oh my gosh, I remember that. Or my mom used to watch that, or something like that. Let me know in the comments, because I love hearing that stuff. And Probably not one that I'm gonna actually watch, but you know, this one is sealed. One Against the Wind. Bear. Can't Buy Me Love. And we got Fluke. I've seen this before. Oh, I've seen most dog videos. And then I cry almost every single time, and then that's why I don't really like watching them. Oh, Sing in the Rain. That is classic. I don't think I have that one. That makes me happy too. Cats. I definitely don't have this, but oh, and it's sealed too for the most part. Oh man, that makes me happy too. Oxy size. That is so funny. I gotta say, I could not imagine wearing a leotard like that. Oh my gosh, even on the back. I cannot imagine wearing a leotard like that while exercising. I'm sorry. I think it's so funny. The Bible. Seasons of the Heart. Oh, Home Alone. Always a good one. I do have a copy of Home Alone already. But this one, yeah. I like to choose the ones that are in better condition too, because it's just better to have that. John Candy. Love him. Speaking of Home Alone. While You Were Sleeping. Oh, Forrest Gump. I don't think I have a copy of Forrest Gump, so that makes me happy too, because I've been wanting one. And oh my gosh. There are other total body workouts. I love looking at these covers now. Oh, yep. There she is in a leotard. And this also reminds me of the episode of Stranger Things where they're in the mall and there's this exercise class and the guys go over there to follow someone and he ends up being the instructor and they're just staring at exercise. I'm like, oh my gosh. That was so funny. Sabrina. Independence Day. Oh, that is a good one too. I do not have this. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that. Looks like another Apollo 13 thing, although I think this is more of an informative one. Yes. Let me know if I'm skipping over something that you like absolutely love too, that you saw. Oh, Jack Nicholson is in this movie. Does this bring back memories for anyone? Because I just remember popping these in my VCR and setting the record on and recording our favorite shows and stuff. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. I also like watching, so if it was on TV, I would have also taped the advertisements, and I love watching the advertisements from back in the day. It makes me happy. Yeah, there's some other collections in here too. It looks like more religious stuff, like the Ten Commandments and stuff like that. My mom loves those kind of movies. I can always, she'll probably want to watch one of those. And we have oh my gosh! Chuck Norris, Top Dog. Oh, that is great. I love that. All right, first box is done. Do you have a favorite out of this box? All right, what is your favorite movie? Or do you have a specific memory of like a VHS tape that like brings back all the nostalgia again or something? Or, you know, like back when I was little, I would watch the 2-tape Titanic VHS tape, and I just like loved watching that on like my days off at home for some reason. Obviously I would fast forward during those inappropriate parts because I was a good child. So I actually saw Titanic in theaters, surprisingly, but I do remember, I have a specific memory. I fell asleep during it, and then I woke up like when they were like trudging through the water inside the ship, so I think I missed anything that was inappropriate then too. Okay, so let's move on to the second box. And oh yeah, I had a point to that. I told you guys, I had an energy drink already today, and I'm like, woo, all over the place. So Yeah, I finally had the energy to tape this video because I have been just so busy, and I've been making ears for Disney stuff, and also taking care of a child is very time consuming, especially when she likes to paint things all the time. Like this shelf back here, she painted that without me knowing while I was working on stuff. So, oh man, being a parent is crazy. But yeah, so let's move on to the second box. I'll show you. Okay, I think I even I started saying, well, what was I saying? Oh, I had an energy drink, so you'll... I still forgot what I was saying, but I was saying, what's your favorite VHS tape that brings back memories from your childhood, or a good memory that like makes you happy? And yeah, for me it was Titanic. Okay, so we have some of this stuff. Oh yeah, I was looking at this. Sorry, other VHS tape there, but I was looking at this and I was like, oh, is this like a concert video? I don't really know, but I'm gonna check it out and we shall see. Something about Duran Duran, which I recognize. Elton John, Lionel Richie, Police. Yeah, we shall see. I don't know what that is, but let's see. I love old movies. Cary Grant is such a hunk. I love him as well. He was in one of my favorite Alfred Hitchcock movies, North by Northwest, I believe. And that one is just, I don't know why, I just love it so much. And An Affair to Remember. Yeah, can't wait to watch it. Although this one is sealed as well, which I love. It makes me not want to open it and watch it, but we'll see. Speaking of Alfred Hitchcock, though, I actually took a class in college about Alfred Hitchcock, and it was just an Alfred Hitchcock class, and literally the class was about 3.5 hours long. It was like 1 day a week. We would literally watch an Alfred Hitchcock movie every class, for the most part, every class, and then we would talk about it. And this guy who taught it was a big movie buff, loved Alfred Hitchcock movies, so he was like the perfect person to talk about it. They dressed up in costumes every once in a while, and oh my gosh, my favorite class. I still talk about it to this day. Yeah, I love it so much, and I'm so happy that my college, Portland State University, I'm so happy that they offered that class, and it was one of the highlights of my day. I do remember falling asleep during one of them because the movie was a bit boring, and if you're a college student, you are very tired. Anyways, so ever since that class, I have a big love for Alfred Hitchcock movies. Some DVDs to give me as well. And I was showing this to my neighbor. She said this was one of her favorite movies, The Muppets Take Manhattan. I don't think I've ever seen this, so that makes me happy. Also, it's from Walmart. I love the Muppets though, but let's see, any other good DVDs I can see. The Bucket List is a good one. And we got Grumpy Old Men. Tom Selleck. I don't think I've seen that. Jeff Foxworthy. The Robe. That sounds familiar. Oh, more Apollo 13 stuff. I wonder... that might be a duplicate in here. I know the lady who was giving these to me, she said that her mom collected them. So she was happy they were going to a good place. So that made me happy. Oh, The Sound of Music, and it's sealed. That makes me happy too. I have other copies of The Sound of Music, but yeah, there's some informative videos in here. Oh, this one sparked my fancy too when I saw it online. It's a Wonderful Life VHS, and it's sealed too. And so since it's a Wonderful Life, oh, and it's uncut, which makes me really happy because sometimes the versions on streaming are cut in ways that you that isn't the original, you know, movie of it, and I hate when they do that. Okay. I'm like literally running out of breath because I have had so much energy drink and I'm crazy for it. Oh my gosh. It's not even that bad of an energy drink, by the way. It's a Celsius. But apparently I needed it today. Ooh, 18 of the greatest cartoons. That looks really good too. Oh my gosh. 2 full hours of color animation. That makes me happy. Little Women. I'm gonna have to see that. I love that. And it's sealed. Robert Redford as Jeremiah Johnson. Interesting. All right. That's the second box. That one wasn't as exciting. I mean, it was a little exciting, but not as exciting. But okay, so speaking of movies and stuff, I have recently found some joy in 80s movies and stuff. I found some joy in 80s movies, and I love how they were made. Sometimes I just really like watching movies that like they just say things or they did things that were like nowadays it's so like not really taboo, but it's like not politically correct to like say or do some of those things, and like nothing like bad, but like things that were just slightly inappropriate and you're like, huh, that would never pass nowadays. But seeing them in movies, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. But sometimes 80s movies have that. Also, please ignore my house if it's messy. It was Super Bowl yesterday, and yeah. But anyways, 80s movies. So I recently watched Short Circuit, and then I realized it's actually filmed in Astoria, Oregon. And Astoria is on my list of places that I want to visit soon. And don't worry, I will be, because I have multiple trips scheduled there, and that makes me happy. So I'm gonna be doing lots of videos there soon, and actually I'm gonna be staying at one of these old 80s homes. And if you know, The Goonies was also filmed in Astoria. Kindergarten Cop was also filmed in Astoria. I think that was more 90s, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. So yeah, let's get to our third box. I'm excited. Okay, so start opening this. Bob Hope. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, I'm got Stake Out. I don't think I've seen that. I might be skipping over some movies that you like, so please let me know. The Greatest Story Ever Told. All right, let's see. The Easter Story. Oh, I saw this one too on Facebook before I got these boxes. And Little House on the Prairie, I found a channel on my TV, and it streams Little House on the Prairie 24/7, and it has made me so happy. Oh, this is like a premiere movie. Oh, cool. Awesome. I love Little House on the Prairie. There's also a meme that goes around online, and it was like my first crush was Charles Ingalls, and like it's supposed to it says something about you if your first crush was Charles Ingalls, because I don't know, he's like manly man, you know, he works in the fields, and he also has feelings and is really sweet. So it's kind of funny. Anyways, he was a cutie. He was married multiple times though. All right. Where the Red Fern Grows. Classic. Interesting. Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't think I have a copy of Mrs. Doubtfire yet, but I grew up with a VHS copy of it, and this makes me really happy. One of my favorite movies to watch as well when I was little. I used to watch it all the time. Love it. Mother Goose. Snowden on Ice. Interesting. Oh, Olivia Newton-John. Amy Grant. Wow, very cool. Some more. Oh, Jimmy Stewart. I love Jimmy Stewart. Another one. You know. More Hawaii stuff. Alaska. 3 Wishes. Oh, Patrick Swayze. Cool. What else do we got here? Travel destinations. I actually got the VHS tapes from my grandpa after he passed just this last year, and I watched one of his vacations to Mexico where they went scuba diving, and it's like this whole, like, I think it was from like 91, but it sounded very 80s still, and it was this like homemade video, probably from like, I don't know if he made it, or I think it could have been from like the travel agency that he went through, or maybe like I don't even know, the excursion that he went on made it. But it was just like a video of all of them scuba diving and riding on a boat and all the fishes swimming around and stuff. It was so funny to watch. But yeah, and then my grandpa made like a joke in there that was a little inappropriate, and I was like, oh my gosh, my grandpa would. Oh Lord, it was so funny. Anyways, okay, so I just love VHS tapes. They make me really happy. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo, it's fine. Not many things in this world can make us happy sometimes, and honestly, I'm not a huge fan of like advanced technology sometimes, so this stuff makes me happy, seeing like, you know, the old stuff. Here's some more. I see A League of Their Own, which I don't have a copy of. That makes me happy as well. Wolf Dog. Ooh. Awesome. Yeah. A family thing. Oh, cool. All right. That about does it. 3 boxes full of VHS tapes. I'm so happy. While I might not have love for each and every one of them, but like yet, I mean, I do have love for them. Like, I want to take care of them. They are my babies. I'm just kidding. So I do love VHS tapes though, and it makes me so happy, and I'm so excited to put these on a shelf and give them a nice home. I'm so happy to give them a home instead of just going in the dump. Like she said, oh, my kids just told me to go dump them in the trash. And I was like, oh no, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got them. But yeah, and other people would have just given them away to the thrift store or whatever. And yeah, I'm happy to keep them. And you know, it's kind of like people used to like collect vinyls back, even when vinyls went out of style or whatever. And then they came back. Not that I expect VHS tapes to be coming back or anything, but I think it's like just a nice thing to have, you know, for memory's sake, not to forget our history of technology and movies. I hope you enjoyed this. Just a little video I wanted to do unboxing this and showing my love for a hobby of mine. And again, I don't do it to make money off of them. I don't sell them on like eBay or anything like that. Although I might get into that someday, but they're really not worth very much. And I feel like it would cost more to ship them than to actually sell them. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great day. And please join me on more adventures on Frights and Fairy Tales. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will make more videos like this and more videos at festivals and stuff. And this summer and springtime, we have so much going on, and I'm so excited. Well, we're not going on like a huge road trip again like last summer. We are going on like little mini trips, and yeah, I'm super excited. And they're gonna be a little more like local. So I live in Oregon, and I am gonna be going around to like places around here that you can go to, and more movie location spots I'm excited to see, and more haunted stuff, of course. I told you guys in another video, if you've seen it, I did join a paranormal group, and I'm so excited. I haven't gone on an investigation yet because last month it just didn't work out. But this month I'm supposed to, and I will hopefully be able to videotape some of my journey to and from there. And while I can't bring my camera like on investigations or anything because it's private, I will let you know as much as I possibly can because I'm so stoked, and I hope it increases my skills in investigating the paranormal. If you're into that sort of thing, here you clicked on a VHS tape collection video and all of a sudden you're like, paranormal stuff, what the heck? I told you guys I'm weird and I have weird hobbies, but it's okay. Anyway, so stay tuned for that and stay tuned for all our awesome trips. And yeah, so thanks for joining me. And remember, a little fright makes fairy tale more fun. See ya.